Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Teacher Online Portal. I'm very excited to share this with you because it's my way of bringing information and knowledge to teachers in a way that could be very helpful in your classrooms for your teaching and also for the children's learning. So, the way that we created the online portal is a monthly lesson. We are trying to trickle information in easily and regularly so that it's not overwhelming for all of you. So you will always have one main lesson per month. If you click on that lesson, it'll walk you through a process. First, it sometimes will show you a little video about the topic. It'll tell you what it is that we're looking at. It's going to tell you why it matters. And it's going to tell you also what are some of the signs to look for that your child might need support. And I think this is where teachers really ask me for information all the time. How do I know that I need to send them your way? So I love to give you a little bit of information where you can access doing certain things that maybe with that little tweak will allow the child to change certain patterns of their learning and that you won't need to have a therapist. And at the same time, I also want to provide you with the knowledge where when certain things don't shift, then when is it that we ask for a therapist's eyes to see the child? So you will see also a little area that'll tell you how does this help you and help your class. And then you'll move on to teachers' tips. Every single month has some tips for the teachers. It has also supplies that you can use in your classroom to be able to target whatever skill set that we're talking about. And then there'll be a little continue button, continue to assessment, and that's where you will click once a month. And there'll be a little short quiz, which is multiple choice, really simple. It's a little assessment for you so that you know if you were able to capture the information that I'm trying to teach you. So the idea is not that teachers become therapists or that you have so much more knowledge that it's knowledge that as a teacher you don't really need to access that it's more in the realm of a therapist, an OT. It's really to bring OT tools to teachers so that they can change a little bit the process of the teaching, the process of the activity that a child is doing to be able to have more successful outcomes. A lot of times, what I've noticed is that teachers will many times look at the final product of what a child created. For example, their letters, they'll look at the final product of the letter without looking at the steps before, which is what we look at as therapists, not only their grasp pattern, but what is the formation? Is it a correct formation? Is it efficient? These are the things that we look at. So I teach you a little bit about the process of how we do things and where you can edit the process so that a child is more successful in their final product. And not only that, but that they're learning all the underlying skills that build up to more and more complex skills. Now, if you notice at the bottom of your online portal, there's an area called the Kalia corner. Kalia is for a vessel, and that is an area that I'm really excited to share with teachers because it's about filling your own vessel first. How do you as a teacher fill your own vessel before entering the classroom? So these are little lessons monthly and just a little, food for thought that you can think about in terms of how am I filling my vessel? Where am I? Checking in with yourself a little bit more, whether it's grounding practices or a little meditation or a breathing technique or just a little quote, something that makes you think a little bit differently, a little bit outside of the everyday grind, to really take a moment to really think and pause and to create a beautiful vessel where you reside in there and that you can show up in a very grounded way for your children. So there you have it. This is our portal for now. This is how we are starting off. Please go ahead and always feel free to give me feedback or send me any questions that you have if there's a lesson that you didn't really understand or something that you want to be able to adapt in your classroom. I'm here to support you. Just reach out.